How you doing? So, I just finished Epic 100% completion. So, um, truth to be told, I didn't know what I was going to do in the beginning. So, I started with the Epic run um, with, I don't remember who I used, but I didn't use Diablo the entire fight in the first chapter. And I think even chapter 2. Then I realized, okay, legendary quest is just gonna be too difficult for me at this time, so let's try epic. So I went back all the way from the beginning to chapter 1, solo every fight, and chapter 2 as well as chapter 3, just using 5-star Diablo itemless. I'm not going to be posting all of the videos from the epic because I already have videos on the legendary quests, so it doesn't really make sense for me to post the videos on the epic video when when a legendary quest is much harder, and I was able to solo it. So I'm just gonna be posting videos that I haven't soloed yet in the legendary quest when it comes to the epic quest. So I'm gonna be posting videos from epic quest that I haven't done in the legendary quest as far as the section go. So this video is really to let you know that Diablo can solo legendary quests. If you don't have the worst title, and if you're not the worst player in MCOC, you can do it. I can do it too if I had more time or if I have a 6-star rank for Diablo. You know, if you're a better skill player than me, I think you can solo entire legendary quests this month if you're a really good of skill player. I would say that when it comes to this one gave me such a hard time, and it was really just Iron Man. It was just so difficult for me. I had to spend at least uh, average 10 times just to get this solo from like both sides. Probably both sides more than 10 times, but it was the most difficult thing soloing Iron Man. I think you can do it solo in the legendary quest. When it comes to Iron Man, it's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be pretty difficult. Yeah, I think it's possible, but it's gonna be difficult. And you got Human Torch 2. I brought Mr. Fantastic. I don't know necessarily to have a 6-star, to reduce the potency on the damage over time, but it will help for sure. So he might be a problem if you were going to the legendary quest. But other than that, this was the one that gave me such a hard time. I mean, even at the epic quest, it was so hard for me. But I really think if I had more time or I have a 6-star rank for Diablo, I'm going to be able to do it in a solo the entire legendary quest this month. Um, just using Diablo itemless. And if you're a better skill player like Suida or something, I think you could do it with a 5-star. I think it's difficult, but it's not impossible. The Iron Man and the Human Torch, it may be hard. And when it comes to chapter 3, that was the only one that gave me a really hard time. I was able to solo some of the fights in like chapter 1 and 2 pretty easily, and some of them even 100% health. And it was just like a one shot for chapter 1 and 2. Chapter 3 was the only one that really gave me a hard time. I do think it's definitely possible. So I know that Diablo for this month's legendary quest, he can solo every fight with the 5-star Diablo itemless. If it, but it's gonna take a lot of skill, especially chapter 3. At least what I think. So I'm gonna keep trying to solo more fights in legendary quest, and I'll be posting them. I think I could solo this part chapter 1. I just if I had more time, I definitely could do it. Who knows? But I might just solo do an itemless for legendary quest. Who knows? I only have like a day and a half to go. But with a full team, I can probably do it itemless the whole thing. Who knows? But chapter 3 is going to be difficult. I think that's the only part that's going to be difficult for me to do it itemless. for the whole team. But even just Diablo by himself, I think he can do. You can do it just with a 5 star. You have to have like a lot of skill to do it, especially chapter 3. But he can do it itemless just with a 5 star. So yeah, so Diablo can solo the entire legendary quest itemless with a 5 star. Thank you.